ahead too. Hi everybody, my name is Megha Bansal and I'm an IELTS trainer at LeapScholar. A very good afternoon to one and all. Yes, so I know that I'm back. I know that you are pretty excited to know recently asked topics, and in today's session, I have listed few topics which were asked today, yesterday, and day before yesterday. They are extremely recent. So let's get started. Before starting with anything, I would like to tell you about myself. I have 3,000 plus hours of teaching experience, and I have taught more than 10,000 students. And more than 1,000 students, they have cleared their IELTS with 7+ scores in just past 2-3 months. I'm hoping the same for all of you as well. No matter we meet again or not, fingers crossed, I know you will be back. But stay blessed and all the very best for your exam if it's coming soon. Okay, thank you. So shall we begin? All right, so the first question that I want to ask to all of you is that, please tell me what is the full form of IELTS? IELTS stands for? Are you all able to hear me properly?
Yes, ma'am, you are perfectly audible.
Thank you. Okay. Now I got some responses. Yes. IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System, which checks whether you are proficient enough in this language or not. Tell me, where are we all planning to go to? Have you all made your mind about the country? Germany, okay. Canada, USA, Australia, the UK, Norway, okay. Great. So in which language do they speak in their country? English, right? So that's why you have to give this test to, and they would check whether you are proficient enough to survive in an English speaking environment or not. Okay, Sayam, thank you for telling. Tell me how many modules are there? I would be starting with a brief overview of speaking. Okay. 4. Very good. In IELTS, we have 4 modules. In IELTS, we have 4 modules: listening, writing, speaking, and reading. And these are the parts of our speaking test. Okay. How many of us knew it before that we have 3 parts in IELTS speaking? Today's class is focused on speaking module, and I would be telling you some recently asked questions in speaking. But before that, we should know that how many parts are there. So in IELTS speaking, we have 3 parts: part 1, 2, and 3. Okay. In part 1, it is a rapport building round where examiner tries to know you. Part 2 is a cue card round, and part 3 is a two-way discussion. Moving ahead, this is a full-length speaking test. This is also a recently asked question set, but as you can see that in part 1, questions are based on your hometown, work, place, hobbies, and very familiar topics. So in this part, there would be around 6 to 7 questions. You have to answer in 3 to 4 sentences for each of the questions, for each question. And this total time for this part would be 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, this is a brief introduction of part 1. In part 2, you will get 1 minute to prepare notes and 2 minutes for speaking. Okay, and in part 3, we get follow-up questions. And here you have to answer in 5 to 6 sentences. Okay, got it? Any doubts related to overview of speaking? Because I don't want to, okay, I don't want to exaggerate a lot here. I mean, I don't want to extend this part because this session is made for recently asked questions of speaking. Okay, it's all clear? Those of you who joined for the first time, any doubts? Okay, the whole speaking test would be conducted for about 11 to 14 minutes. And in part 3, you have to speak longer sentences as compared to part 1. Okay, so moving on, I would just like to tell you about the assessment criteria. For your reference, you can take the screenshot. All these parameters, they contribute 25% each to your speaking band score. Fluency, okay, tell me what is fluency and what is pronunciation? How are they different? What is fluency and what is pronunciation? After this, then we'll start with our practice. I have written some hints also for cue cards, then you can note them down or take the screenshot. Fluency is ability to talk without noticeable efforts. Okay, fluency is ability to talk about noticeable efforts, whereas pronunciation is way of speaking the words. Fine. Tell me, can anyone teach you fluency? We can teach you tone, but fluency will come only from speaking, okay, with practice, right? Okay, many of us, we don't understand that pronunciation matters a lot. We think that we are pronouncing words correctly, but we don't pronounce them correctly. How do we say this? I know I cannot unmute all people, all the students who are here. Just pronounce it for yourself. How would you say this? We say this, I was watching a video. Do we pronounce it like this? I was watching a video. Yes or no? How do you pronounce it then? Yes. But do you see any E after V? It was video. The correct pronunciation is video, not video. Okay. So this stress would mark you down under pronunciation. Next thing, how many of us, how do we pronounce this? Do you want to pronounce? Try. Amandeep Kaur. Hi, Amandeep. Are you attending my session for the first time? Okay. I'm lowering down all the hands. If anyone is attending my session for the first time, you can raise your hand. Lukesh K. Hi.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
I am doing good. Thank you. Lukesh, how do we say this?
Yeah. Amirad.
Almira. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lukesh said we call it Almira. Is it Almira in English? No, it's Almira. The correct pronunciation is Almira. How many of you didn't know this? Obviously. Okay. Fine. Now you know. Lexical resource is another word for vocabulary, and grammatical range and accuracy checks how good your grammar is in making sentences. Okay, so let's get started with the first set of questions that I have. I have made this PPT on the topics which were asked recently in the month of March 2022. Starting with this question set, which came on 7th March 2022. It has part 1, part 2, and part 3 questions. I would like to take 1 or 2 evaluations so that we all can learn and build vocabulary too. Remember, in part 1, we speak only in 3 to 4 sentences, while in part 3, we speak in 5 to 6 sentences. If you want to answer, please raise your hand. I can ask you any question written on the screen. Okay, so let me call Aisha Zubairi. Hi, Aisha. Good afternoon.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Aisha, so the question is, What is the skill that you want to learn?
I want to learn software skills because it has a huge demand in the world. And as the technology is increasing, the world is grasping the new technology. So I wanted to learn the new upcoming software skills which help the world to improve, in the technologies, and it will be even benefit for people in the world to use the technology.
Okay, thank you. I really liked your confidence and how you just started. Good.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so Aisha Zubairi answered really well, but there is always a scope of improvement. Okay, now I will show you what I have written in the feedback. The question was, tell me one thing. The question was, what is the skill that you want to learn? If I will repeat, I want to learn dash skill exactly same, which is exactly same from the question. Can you expect a good band for yourself? This shows that I have a limited range of vocabulary. That's why I'm repeating the same words from the question. Don't you think so? Right? So how can we replace this? I want to learn. Can you tell me some good synonyms? I need to acquire. Wonderful. I need to acquire. Okay. What else? I want to enhance. Very good. I want to enhance. I need to master myself. Very good. I need to master myself. Okay. This skill interests me. Very good. I am particularly interested in. Very good. Now you tell me, if someone is paraphrasing the question and using these which we just wrote, don't you think that would that person be getting more bands rather than just repeating the question? So please, all of you, take the screenshot and do not ever repeat anything from the question. This is your first learning from this answer. Next thing, technology is increasing. Tell me, what is the meaning of the word increasing? Increasing means when something is what? Right. When something is rising. Yes. So tell me, can technology rise? No. We cannot use the word increasing for technology. This is the wrong word choice. We can say technology is developing, advancing. Yes, we can use developing, advancing, updating. Very good. Growing. Yes, advancement is growing. Good. Okay, next thing. Many people have this habit of saying, like in between your answer. Is it a good thing? These are informal fillers which we should never use. In the end, she again repeated to use technology, which she started, which is the same sentence which she started with. So you tell me, is it a good thing to repeat the same thing towards the end to conclude it? No. We should not do this also. Can you tell me some good synonyms for technology? Good synonyms for technology. Let's build some vocabulary together. I can use cutting edge technology. This is from my side. Machinery, okay. In some cases, it's not a synonym of technology actually. Techno, automation, yes. What else? Innovation. Applied science. Yes, you can use applied science. Robotics. Yes, it is. Then it would be according to your answer. So see, just from one answer, we learned so many things. First, never repeat the same words from the question. Next thing, do not use, like in between your sentence. Third, if you have already used a sentence or an idea, do not repeat it. You have also built some vocabulary related to technology, which is a very, very popular topic in speaking and writing. Also, we have learned some good sentence starters, which can help us in starting a sentence if we want to learn something. Okay, so I think you are utilizing your time well now. Please take the screenshot and let me move to the other set. Okay, I hope you all are now believing that this hour would be fruitful. Okay, thank you. Have you all taken the screenshot? Okay, next one. This set was asked on 8th March 2022, and I want someone from the audience to answer and participate. Now I would like to call Vishnu Vardhan. Hi, Vishnu.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Okay, so Vishnu, first tell me how many sentences should we speak in part 1?
Part 1, 3 sentences.
Very good. And in part 3?
2 sentences or 1.
No. In part 3, we speak more. Okay. So in part 3, you have to speak 5 to 6 sentences. Okay.
Okay.
So the question for you is, why do some people stay at home for lifetime? If you want me to explain it further, I can do that for you because this is your first try.
Yeah. Okay. Like, can you please a little elaborate it for me?
Yeah, actually, this question means that why don't some people shift or change their homes or the place where they live? They live at a particular place for lifetime. So why is that case?
Okay. There are particular reasons for staying at one place. For example, there might be a cause of security because, for example, if you take me only, I stay in Hyderabad in an area where there's a congested area. It is a congested area, and I live here since 20 years. It's been almost 20 years, and even it's because of locality. Like you get attached with the people, and there are number of festivals or affection is a you make between you and those neighborhood people, and even availability and accessibility also maintains a role in it because from my area, for example, from my area to a supermarket, it is just 5 or 10 minutes of walk, and even you can go to the cinema screens, and even hotels are available, so they choose these are the factors people who choose for a lifetime settlement or only in one place.
Okay. Thank you, Vishnu, for answering. I really liked your ideas, but we can learn from it, right? So I will be pointing out some errors. I hope you won't mind it.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Okay, so Vishnu had many ideas, but the one thing that was not there in his speech was coherence. You all know that fluency and coherence is one of the parameters of speaking, right? Our speaking would be evaluated on this parameter, and this has 25% marks in our band score. why I said this, because if you'll notice that his answer was organized in this manner. First of all, he answered, he started very well by saying there are many particular reasons for not changing the hometown or the place where we live. We cannot change our hometown, obviously. The native place, but we can change the place where we live and then come back to the place where we used to live. After this, showing the reasons, he started immediately with example. What's wrong here? Don't you think that I should give one reason and then start with example? What would be more logical here? First giving reasons or first giving examples? Vice versa. Reason first. Yes. Okay, here you should give one reason and then give one example. After this, and even it's because of locality. Okay. Why? Why because of locality? I am saying you stay in the same locality for a long time. What is the reason behind it? So if you say that and even it's because, can we use them all together? I mean, can we use all of these together in a sentence and leave it incomplete? This is also a wrong thing. You should never do this. How do we say this word? What is the pronunciation of this word? Is it attached? Yes or no? Reply in the chat box, please. Is it attached? The correct pronunciation is attached. Yes, the correct pronunciation is attached. Next thing, what will happen if I would keep on repeating and in my answer? Can you expect band 9 in speaking then? No. So let's learn some good synonyms of and. How can we replace and from our speech? Okay. We can say also, then we can say moreover, furthermore, yes. Okay, nevertheless is not a synonym of and, also not even however. I'll teach you how to use moreover and however in addition to. Additionally, as well as, okay, together with, along with, okay, but no, apart from, no, not even perhaps. Okay. Do you know when should we use however and when should we use moreover? How is however and moreover different from each other? But nevertheless, they are not synonyms of and. Tell me if I write here, I want to get 8 bands dash, I am working hard for it. Now first tell me, if someone wants to get 8 bands, should that person work hard or not? Yes, obviously if you want to get a good band, you need to work hard. So both these ideas are similar ideas or contrasting ideas. Are they moving in the same direction or opposite directions? Same direction, right? They are similar ideas. What are they? Similar ideas. So when I have to connect similar ideas, which one should I choose? However or moreover? What should I fill here? However or moreover? Unless everyone replies, I will not proceed. Somebody just wrote over because that person was not sure. Okay, many of us are replying with however, and many of us are replying with moreover. Moreover is a synonym of and however is synonymous to but. When we have to connect similar ideas, we will use moreover. What do we use? Moreover. Can I say, I want to get 8 bands, but I'm working hard for it? This is wrong, right? If I say this, okay, see this one. I want to get 8 bands dash I am not working hard for it. So what should I fill here? However or moreover? This time they are contrasting. So I should fill however. Got it? Okay, let me tell you one more example. I am pretty tired dash I want to rest now. I am tired dash I want to rest now. Moreover or however? They are similar, so it should be moreover. I am pretty tired dash I don't want to rest. This time it should be however. Okay. All clear? Send me thumbs up if it's clear now. But and they are not same words. Okay. But is used to connect contrasting ideas and is used to connect similar ideas. These words are synonyms of and. Okay. Shall we proceed to the next set? Now the next two sets are from today's speaking test. Okay. One was, okay. One is by my student who already gave her LRW, and one will have his LRW tomorrow. Okay. So let's get started with the next one. This and this. But before we start with these sets, I know that you have learned a lot till now. Now I want to tell you something about my upcoming batch. I have 2 upcoming batches starting from 14th of March. One is a 4-week course and one is a 2-week course. Both the batches will offer you same study material, same curriculum, but the timing is different. If any one of you is appearing for your exam anytime soon, okay, so you can enroll in 2-week batch. Otherwise, go for the 4-week one. There is a link which I copy pasted. All the masterclass attendees who are here in this live, please tap on the link, sign in, use code MB live and get it for free. Okay. This offer is only valid for those who are there in this class, and you won't be able to book it after the session. So whatever time suits you, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. we have this time, and the next time is 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Okay. In 2 weeks course, we have 1.5 hour session, and in 4-week course, we will have 1 hour of session every day, Monday to Friday. Along with these batches, you will get 20 hours of live classes. I would be covering all 4 modules. Weekly mock test would be conducted. You will get one-on-one speaking feedback, writing evaluations, and recordings of all the live classes for lifetime. If you have 2 numbers, you can also book both the batches for extra speaking and writing evaluation slots. I would give this suggestion that you can go for both the batches because they are presently free. So there is no harm in booking. Code, yes. Code, you can apply the code only after signing in. We all know how to sign in on Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, right? So go to LeapScholar.com, tap on IELTS. Then you have to enter your phone number and tap on Get OTP. Then you can just go to this page, IELTS, select the batch that you want to enroll in, type MB live and it will become 0 for you. Just let me know if you have booked it, because once I'll end this session, this code might not work or might work, but it would be better if you'll book it in this session. If you think that some other time is suitable, we have many other batches too, starting from Monday. Okay, so you can book any other batch. We teach the same material. Done? Code is MB live. This. I am getting the names of all those who have already enrolled. Shall we go back to the class now? If you are done, just send me thumbs up and let's go back to the question sets. Yes, 100% discount is only applicable once per user. Yes, please. Okay. So this is from today's set. I have part 1, part 2, and part 3. If you want to answer, please raise your hand. I have, okay. I would like to call Sai Lakshmi now. Hi, Sai Lakshmi. Sai Lakshmi, are you there? Not there. Okay. Priyanka, hi.
Hello. Good
Hi,
evening.
Priyanka. Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing great. What about you? Thank you for asking.
I'm doing good too. Thank you. Okay, so Priyanka, please tell us what kind of TV programs do you like to watch?
Well, I like watching thriller and horror programs, and in my leisure time, I usually watch biography of the people whom I admire a lot, and real and the fictitious things. Last time, yesterday, me and my brother were watching the series of One Girl, a Thursday, about the girl who has raised her voice for herself in order to get justice. So it was quite interesting series and inspiration for all those women who don't raise their voice in front of the people.
Oh, thank you. You answered really well. I really liked. Okay, is it true or you just made it up?
It is true. Like, I watch series and we watch series which is like real and fictitious or thriller, something kind of things.
Okay, Priyanka. Good try. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So let's learn something from Priyanka's answer. The question was, what kind of TV programs do you like to watch? If you'll start with, well, I like watching or I like to watch something. Do you see anything wrong here? What is wrong? What shouldn't we do? No. Repeated the same words from the question. Yes. You know that we don't do this, right? So tell me, how can I replace I like to do something or I like to watch TV? I really enjoy watching. Okay. I really enjoy. Next. I love to. I am fond of. It interests me. Okay. I'm interested in. Or I'm interested to. I am keen about. Or I'm keen on. Dushyant has written, I'm always excited to watch TV. It's still the same thing. I'm addicted. Okay. I like to is already used in the question. I have been watching. I like to get newly stories. That's why I watch. I like to watch new stories. I feel amazing when I do this. Okay. TV programs are not adorable, actually. Adorable is the word generally used for. When do we use adorable? Okay, Priyanka has written, I use adorable only for dogs. Okay. For people, yeah. For, yes. It is an adjective generally used for people or maybe animals. Good. Any doubts here? Next set is quite an interesting one, and I would love to take more than one response for that one. You all can take this screenshot and practice, okay? In the voice rooms that we have on our app, IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. You can practice there whenever you feel like practicing. Now see, this is the question which was reported at 3 o'clock by one of my students. And he was also stunned by looking at the question set. Okay, see the question, especially for part 3 and part 2. In the cue card, he was asked, explain how a person cleverly found a solution to a problem. Okay, and the follow-up questions were, is the clever gene important in human beings? Have you ever, read any question of this type? I did not. This is something new. And I wanted to add it. No, this is new. I knew that. So that's okay, Ramandeep. I'll teach you everything. Aman is saying, can we use clever as a fox? Yes, you can. You can use clever as a fox. Abhinav, please prepare these topics which we are discussing in the class right now. So that you have some idea of these unusual topics. So I would like to call now. Please raise your hand if you want to participate. I know this is an interesting set. Okay. Khatija, hi. Are you able to unmute yourself?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing good. Thank you. How about you?
Doing good, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So, Khadija, the question for you is, how can schools help children to become clever?
Yeah. Actually, ma'am, I think that children do become clever when they attend the classes. They see different kind of students, children surrounded by them, and they see their behavior. They see how they react to things, how they work out, how they solve their problems. So I think that's the way they learn out, and they like become a really clever person if they are working out in the classes and they are helping and they're seeing the natures. So that's how they'll become a little clever.
Okay. Thank you for participating. In part 3, try to be a little elaborative. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. So let's learn from her answer now. Tell me, is children's a word? Children, child, children. Is children's a word? No. Children's is not a word. But if you want to use it in writing and if you want to show possession, then you can use children's book. This book belongs to children. I hope you all know how to use apostrophe. Okay, I know many of us we don't. Let's learn that. This is for writing specially. If I write here student's book, what does it mean? Student's book. This means that this book belongs to one student or many students? To a student. This means that. Okay. But if I write here, student's book, what does it mean? This book belongs to all the students. All the students. So now you got, got the difference when to use apostrophe before S and after S. Okay. Next, react to things, work out. Work out means what? What does it mean? Exercise. So this is not a good word to use here. Natures. Is natures a word? No. Remember this thing that all the uncountable nouns, they generally do not have any plural form. Okay. For example, salt. Do we ever say, please pass on the salts? There is no plural form of salt also. Sugar. Do we ever say sugars? No, we don't say that, right? Advice. Advices, not a word. Okay, take care of this thing. I know this is a very nice set. Even I really liked it. Gurleen Kaur. Hi, Gurleen.
Hello.
Gurleen, question for you is, good afternoon. Question for you is machine intelligence taking over human intelligence?
We live in this contemporary era now. Technological gadgets are used more, and but it would not taking the human as a human, because it's made by humans. So they are advancing and enhancing the improvement in humans, like different in different activities, but technological gadget never replace human, because it's made by humans.
Okay, thank you. Gurleen, good try. One thing, please do not repeat the same sentence towards the end. And but, can I use and but together? No, I think so. We can't. Also, the correct pronunciation of this word is human. Please look for some good synonyms which can be used to replace intelligence, humans, and machine intelligence. So now you have 4 sets with you. They are all recently asked. This was set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4. And this is also a recently asked cue card. I have written some hints for all of you. For cue cards, you have to speak for 2 minutes and you get 1 minute to prepare notes. So all those who are preparing for this speaking test, or you want to improve your vocabulary, you can take the screenshot and build your speech. Okay. We don't speak questions in cue cards. Your speech has to be smooth. This was cue card number 1. For your reference, and this is cue card number 2. I found these cue cards to be very unusual and not very popular, but cue cards, they get repeated. So I know at least one of you would get the same cue card, and there could be many more too. You can thank me later. These are the hints which I have written. If you want to learn more about each of the parts, and if you want to learn about other modules as well, feel free to join my crash course starting from Monday. I have 2 batches. You can just enroll in any of the batches, whatever time suits you, and meet me in this session on Monday. Just let me know who all are facing difficulty. Let me tell you how you can book it now. Okay, I will give you some sentence starters towards the end. You can take the screenshot and start using them in your speech. Make sure you are signed in before you apply the code. Code is MB Live. Okay, there is no morning batch as of now. This screenshot is old. I just want to show you the demo also of our LeapScholar app, which we have. Okay, so here's the app. Once you'll tap on the link, you can go to LeapScholar, tap on IELTS, and you would be redirected to this sheet. Okay, you can select your preferred timing. I am hoping that you all are here at 4 o'clock. So I think this would be your choice. You can use code MB Live and it would become 0. Otherwise, it would keep on showing you 299. MB Live like this, you have to apply and it would show you 0. If you have already purchased a free course, this code might not work for you with the same number. Next thing, I just want to tell you that these are the things that we offer. You get speaking clubs where a trained evaluator would evaluate you. You have 5 mock test 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you can submit your writings for evaluation. You get 3 evaluations. Then you get certificate of completion too, just after completing all these conditions. And you have study material section, which offers you these sections. You have student manuals, writing task 1, vocabulary and grammar. And we also offer you free grammar classes, which you can attend even after the course completion. So this is it, everybody. If you have any doubts, please feel free to text your doubts. If you haven't booked your seat, please book it right away, because otherwise you would have to pay for the course. Now they are free. Yes, the giveaway. Okay, how can I forget that? To extend your answers, you can use comparing and contrasting. These are some sentence starters which you can use to compare with something which happened in the past. You can take the screenshot. One thing, it's never despite of, it's just despite, which is equal to in spite of. Then we have this giving reasons. If you are asked to give reasons for something, you can use these sentence starters to make your sentence an advanced sentence. The most compelling reason for this is something. Given the situation, I opine. Okay, the spelling is correct. It's I opine only. Then we have frequency. Frequency is how often do you do something. So you can use these words to show that you are not a lot into watching TV. You can just say, I seldom watch TV. That seldom means rarely, and seldomly is not a word. You can take the screenshot. These are really helpful if you have a zeal to practice speaking daily and learn new sentence starters and words. In our batches, we have detailed sessions on speaking, reading, writing, and listening. You don't have to pay anything, and everything which is mentioned on the screen is free. All you have to do is tap on the link and book your course. Yes, the links are there in the chat box. You can tap on any one of them and book them. Audience on YouTube, I would love to hear from you as well. Have you all booked your crash course for free with Leap? I'm excited to see you all on Monday. Done? Please text me done. If I'll end this session, you won't be able to book it for free. Done. Oh, even I am excited to teach you. All right, everyone. Hoping to see you all in the next class. I have a session at 6 o'clock tomorrow too, if you want to attend. Those of you who have their speaking tomorrow, yes, I do have some suggestions. Please start speaking in English with your family members and friends from today only, okay? And be relaxed. You have studied everything. This is a test of language. You cannot improve a lot in one day. But if you can watch something in English and start talking in English from, today only, it would really help you tomorrow. You won't feel hesitated. If it is not showing you, please sign in You know how to sign in, right? Great. Done. Thank you, everybody. See you all tomorrow. Yes, Sukriti, we would be done with speaking. So you can attend the sessions. Any doubts, anybody? Shall I end this session? The code is MB Live if you want to book any course for free after signing in. We also offer free counseling with our crash courses. You can win 1,000 rupee Amazon voucher. Terms and conditions apply related to application. We also offer assistance in writing SOPs, which is statement of purpose, without which your application won't be complete. Okay, please sign in to use the code. And yes, do download our app, IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Hoping to see you all on Monday at 5:30 or 7. The choice is yours. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Yes, Nupur, we also help in booking IELTS. If you like the lesson, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Bye. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.